What's up, Ramelia? It's Monday night, and I decided to do another live because I'm trying to work out my Wi-Fi issues. Was on the phone with support, and they claim that this should help. So I still have an appointment to um, for them to come out and check everything, but I'm probably going to move up to the higher stream level. We will see if I need to do that, but that's why I came on tonight, and that's why I'm here right now. So let me check on some stuff here. I have my other TV set up over there so I can look at it, because in my window it's been looking fine. So hold on one second. Hold on, let me cancel this. I wasn't ready yet. Hold on. Okay, so let's try this right now and let me check out what it looks like. Let's do the one I did earlier. Of course, it's a damn commercial. Hold on. You gotta love it. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, now queued up, and let me check it out. Let's see here. Seeing is believing. Let me see. Not bad, not bad.
Negrita de mis pesares, ojos de papel volando, negrita de mis pesares, ojos de papel volando, a todos diles que sí, pero no me digas cuándo, así me dijiste a mí, por eso vivo penando.
All right. Not bad, not bad. Now, let's try something else. There's stuff that I had earlier, and it wasn't working right. And let's try that now. All right. Let's keep going. Hold on. All right, let's try this one.
¿Cómo estamos? Yo sé bien. Yo sé bien que estoy afuera, pero el día en que yo me muera, sé que tendrás que llorar.
Llorar, llorar.
Dirás que no me quisiste, pero vas a estar muy triste y así te vas a quedar. Con dinero y sin dinero, hago siempre lo que quiero y mi palabra es la ley. No tengo trono ni reina, ni nadie que me comprenda, pero sigo siendo el rey. A ver esos gritos mexicanos.
Yes. I'm just testing out some screens.
Una piedra en el camino me enseñó que mi destino era rodar y rodar. Después me dijo un arriero que no hay que llegar primero, pero hay que saber llegar.
I love it. Okay, so let's try something else. Hold on. Let's try this one. Hey, Michael Kenzie, I saw your message earlier, brother. How you doing, man? Hey, Remy, how you doing, brother? Good, thank you, brother. I just happened to come in again tonight because I'm testing out. I was on the phone with my Spectrum Wi-Fi representative, and they're helping me work out the bugs because I want to be able to have butter smooth video for you guys. So that's what I'm doing right now. Appreciate you coming in, brother. So let's enjoy this together. I'm kind of testing things. I have a TV set up over there because on my side it's hard to tell if I have lag. But let me try and share this now. Hope you're doing good too, brother. I'm doing good. Thank you, man, for asking. Let's see here. Let's try this one. I think I'm gonna probably move up pretty soon. They're gonna come and check out my signal and everything, but I think I'm gonna move up to the 1 gig speed. That way I don't have to worry about any crap like this, but we'll see what happens. Regular streams are okay, but I want to be able to do what I want to do with my show. And looking forward to the day when it's exactly the way I want it. So here we go. The immortal Rams Mariachis. That's right before a playoff game. North Dallas 40, what's up, brother? He says, Tutu Owl, yes or no? Yes. Hold on. Yes, and I hope that he turns out. It didn't cost us much. I love his speed. Hopefully he'll show up this time. I just came on North Dallas 40 to check my signal. Looks pretty good. Okay, let me go and get in here. All right, cool. Yes, North Dallas 40. Actually, hold on. Let me click on that. Let's see. Okay, let's go back to my guy Michael Kenzie, and then North Dallas 40 said Tutu. Well, yes, I hope so, man. I was down on Tutu last year. We'll see what happens. Michael Kenzie says a little hockey topic. Okay, that's good. I feel bad for the Kings losing to the Oilers in 7 games, but hey, the future for them is bright. Yeah, I talked about that earlier. the Kings are a young team. They need some more speed on the outside, on the wings, so to speak. Um, but no one thought that they, a lot of people, except for Kings fan, I should say, thought they were going to have a chance to get past the Oilers. And we took them to 7 games, man. A little break here and there, we could have went to the next round. So looking forward to it. It's a young team, but yeah, it's a great step in the right direction. And North Salad 40 says Rounds will carry 3 quarterbacks. I think, my opinion, I liked Wolford when Golf was with us, the mobile aspect of him. But seeing what I've saw, and it's very little, but of the preseason of Bryce Perkins, I really think that he's going to beat Wolford out for the backup job, even though we signed a tender for Wolford. That means if somebody gets him, we can probably get a compensation. If somebody, everyone always needs a quarterback. We could, because they're both cheap to keep. But I really think, at least for QB2, so we could get 3. We could keep the 3 quarterbacks. It's always good insurance, but I really am high on Bryce Perkins for the future. He's got all the tools. His accuracy, the book on him is not always there, but he can work through some things and get used. And once you get confident and used to a certain situation and have a rapport with the receivers, it's much easier. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we did keep 3 quarterbacks. Okay, let's try something else now. Oh, stop sharing. Hold on. Let me try something else here. There we go. Let's try this one. Ready to go. What's up, brother? He says, hey, Ramile, good to see you on this Monday, fellow Ramley. Hope your day has been well. Good. Thank you, brother. I came in earlier, too. I've been fighting with my Wi-Fi. I was on the phone with my Spectrum representative, and I'm testing out some stuff. So thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate it. I'm testing out some sharing videos because I want them to be butter smooth. But yeah, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing great too. Hope you had a great Monday. Malcolm says John Wolford to me is more of a situational QB, but he has had flashes of brilliance. Yeah, man, he's definitely a gamer. May the best guy win, right? But I just like the upside of Bryce Perkins. We'll see. Brilliance every now and then, just like against Arizona at the last game. Yeah, he can do the job. But I want to see more of Bryce Perkins. I would love to see Bryce Perkins with our number ones. But yeah, definitely. That's great. A great take. Ready to go says, you think we will have a time where you can take calls? Yeah, I'm working on that. Ready to go. Thank you, brother. A couple people have asked me, and I'm working on that. I'm almost just, I'm working on getting because I want to be able to do quick clips. Hey, check this out, guys. Boom, 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 boom. Not just pictures. I want it to be buttery smooth clips. I want to do clips to get us going, get us hyped up. I want us to, I want my channel to be something of not just Rams information and a place for us to get together, but a great entertainment value for us to have some fun about. Stuff like that, and for it to do that, I've got to have my connection the way it should be, and I would definitely love to take call in. So yeah, I will be working on that. Exactly. That's a great question. Okay, so let me try this sharing here. Let me see what this looks like. I got a TV set up here in the corner, and I'm looking at what it looks like in live, and I'll look at the replay. But I think I'm going to upgrade to the next tier, the highest tier where Spectrum has for the Wi-Fi. Let's see.
With reproductive freedom under attack.
Of course, there's a commercial. Hold on.
California women count on.
The problem with having YouTube, trying to look at YouTube videos. Here we go. Hold on, I'll get it back to you guys.
My feet were shaking, my hands were shaking, but when Donald came in with that sack, let's go, Donald! Yeah!
We won, period. What? That's all. Oh my God. It's like, when I watched the first Super Bowl, I was like, but when I got to go to the Super Bowl and I got to see them win at their home stadium, I was like, yes.
Rams house!
Unreal, just electric. SoFi Stadium bringing all the energy. Just the fact that it came down to a last-minute play. Just,
Unbelievable.
yeah,
And
a lot of fun.
I was there for Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem.
She's got her priorities
High
set.
school dreams, baby, come to life. But yes, go Rams.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
I mean, it was a close game. The Rams beat us out. Okay. But it's about the game. And I feel like the Bengals are here to play. And we'll be around.
All right, North Dallas 40 says, how many undrafted UDAs will make the squad? That's a good question. There's actually some decent guys in there. Offhand, I don't have their name in front of me, but I was looking at that. I think a lot of them will be like practice squad players, special teamers. We did actually get some pretty decent guys that were undrafted. We'll see. But I think there'll be a number of them that we will at least sign to the practice squad. And I really like this haul, the undrafted guys and the guys we drafted. Les Snead has done it again, man. I was on another a Niner YouTuber, pretty cool dude, and it's amazing the hype that they have for Trey Lance, man. I mean, he's a young quarterback, he's got tools and everything, but if this was us, we'd be optimistic and we'd say, hey, yeah, we're gonna do pretty good. But it's amazing that that they act like Steve Young is coming in. Luckily for them, the NFC is not as strong as it was last year, and especially the NFC West. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't have them making the playoffs. I have them 9-8, 7-10. Because I think Trey Lance will struggle. But we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. And then hold on one second. Let me get to something else here too. All right. This little thing I'm going to share talks about the Woodland Hills property that Stan Kroenke bought, where the Woodland Hills Mall was for our training facility. Let's share that. I just want to keep going with this stream to see how good it's working. See, like this part's kind of choppy. I don't like that. So yeah, I'm going to probably upgrade to the better package.
Could the LA Rams be moving their headquarters and practice facility from Agora Hills and Thousand Oaks, respectively, to Woodland Hills? Owner Stan Kroenke has reportedly bought the vacant lot where the Promenade Mall once stood for $150 million. LA City Council member Bob Blumenfield confirmed the deal, telling the LA Daily News Kroenke could turn it into a year-round practice facility or even a stadium.
Right now, when she said stadium, I was like, imagine, hold on.
The LA Rams.
Imagine if Kroenke, the Chargers, our little brothers, are, God bless them, are sharing our stadium. They rent the stadium from us. Imagine if Kroenke builds a stadium. Here's your stadium right there, guys. That'd be funny. But yeah, we're gonna have and I keep saying this and saying it over again. We're so it's such an amazing time to be a Ram fan. I mean, look at Stan Kroenke, sparing no expense to be like, to coin a term from the guy from Jurassic Park. you know, buying this Woodlands Mall for a training facility, spending so much money on SoFly Stadium. I mean, amazing. I mean, basically, we have the best stadium in the NFL, the best head coach, and the best owner, and the best GM, top flight players, top flight organization. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Michael Kinsey says, Magic John buying the Broncos. What the hell? Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, that's good information. I didn't see that. Hold on one second. My guy Magic, he's always wanted to own a team. He was hoping it was going to be the Lakers. Magic Johnson's my favorite player besides Kobe of all time. I saw also too a story. Somebody had brought that up in my chat a couple of shows ago about the Raiders, the NFL owners were seriously when the Rams and Chargers, when the Rams, Chargers, and Raiders were trying to come to LA, the owners were really debating when the Raiders weren't going to Vegas yet, when they were trying to go to partner up with the Chargers to come to Los Angeles with the Carson deal. The owners were really talking about moving them to St. Louis. Wow, can you imagine? So let's see let's check that out. That's great information, Michael. Let me see. Hold on one second. I just saw something on that right now. It gives me a chance to check this connection here.
Hey, it's Clip Boyer.
Of course, commercials, YouTube.
On Fox and FS1 on YouTube TV. Try it free.
All right, here we go.
Hey, do you believe in magic? Let's play Cliss and Tell. Mike Cliss.
What's up, Scotty?
And he's a season
honor,
ticket
man.
holder, my guy Magic.
Hey,
A Ram season ticket
you
holder.
confirmed today that Magic Johnson is looking to buy the Broncos.
Well, he's gonna join an ownership group. Josh Harris is the lead ownership guy, and he was in town today, going through all the financials of the Broncos. There are 5 ownership groups, and Josh Harris, I think, did a pretty smart thing getting Irvin Johnson involved with his group. The NFL is insisting on minority ownership. It's about time they insist on minority. And Irvin Johnson, I think, makes a big splash. Even if financially he might have 1% tops in this deal. But Josh Harris, Rob Walton, another guy that's involved in Todd Bowley. There's 5 groups. They started with 10. They got it down to 5, and now these 5 are rotating in on a schedule to visit Dove Valley, where the headquarters are, to Empower Field, where the stadium is, and to go through all the financials.
Mike, how much would 1% of the Broncos cost?
1% would be $50 million.
Oh,
you're going to get there, buddy.
I'll get there.
Yeah, you're going to get there. That's if the final purchase price is $5 billion, and I think it will. It's over $4 billion now after the first round of bidding. They have not started the second round of bidding, but they will. And the Walmart money is there. Josh Harris owns the 76ers and the New Jersey Devils. So Todd Bowley partially owns the Dodgers and the Lakers. So there's a lot of sports money going around. Stan Kroenke kind of was a pioneer that way in this cross ownership.
I like the term sports money. That's fun. Hey, to confirm, we heard reports today that there was possibly down to the final 2 candidates, but you say 5.
5. Started with 10, and now it is 5 with Josh Harris being the first guy. He received the ball today. He's the first one in, and then it'll be Rob Walton. Todd Bowley is another one that we've talked about. And then there's 2 unidentified ownership, but they're all coming in to visit with the Broncos executives.
Mike, thank you. Hey, do you?
Wow, that's interesting, Mike. Michael, thank you, brother. So it's still up in the air, but whenever you have Magic on your team, that's a good chance. And I was looking up while the video was playing about the team worth of the Broncos last year. North Dallas Liam Cohen is back. How will our offense improve? Man, I love it. That's a great point. Our offense is, even without that, our offense with year 2 with McVay and Stafford and the guys 1 year under their belt, basically in the trenches in war, Now with Allen Robinson and Liam Cohen. I mean, I expect this to be amazing. So the 2000, hold on, let's get this going here. Okay, so the 2001 last year, the Forbes NFL value, the Cowboys were first at $6.5 billion. Next to the New England Patriots at $5 billion. New York Giants, surprisingly, but they're a New York team, 4.8. And then the Los Angeles Rams are fourth in team value at $4.8 billion. Next is the Washington Redskins. That used to be the 49ers spot, but they went down. $4.2 billion, the Washington Redskins. Now the 49ers at $4.1 billion. Imagine this. SoFi Stadium costs more than what the value of the 49ers total franchise is. SoFi Stadium was built for a little over $5 billion. And then the Bears at $4 billion. The Jets, even the Jets, $4 billion. Philadelphia, 3.8. The Broncos were 10th at $3.75 billion. So right now, when he was talking about the total of it shouldn't cost that much to buy them. But we'll see with the new players and stuff and the hype. We'll see what happens. But yeah. G's nuts. That's my guy. He's Magic, the businessman. He's my all-time favorite Laker. Mine too, with Kobe, the greatest NBA player in my eyes. Yes, and also in high school, led the team to a championship. The Michigan State Spartans beat Larry Bird. He won the championship as a rookie. Played 5 positions. Amazing. Magic Johnson was awesome, man. I used to remember watching him on Channel 2 here locally in Southern California right after the sports on the news. 11:30 tape delay. NBA wasn't like it is now. Even great games, they'd have them tape delayed, not in prime time. And the North Dallas 40 says F Spanos. Yeah, man, poor Spanos. But yeah, so last year the Broncos were 10th value and worth $3.75 billion. So I wonder what they're worth now with the infusions of all the new players. I want to check something real quick. Check this out. So I'm looking at this stat. I was gonna see if I can try to put it on here. So they have the listing for Forbes. Los Angeles Rams fourth in the NFL in value, $4.8 billion, right? And then it says operating income, $37.2 million for operating income, right? And then you go down to the 49ers, who are sixth. Their value is $4.175 billion, and their operating income is $45.4 billion. So it costs them more, and they're worth less than the Rams to operate. Wow. Oh, man. It just goes and goes. I mentioned them because I don't like the Niners, and, so I always say they're good for laughs. But yeah. That's hilarious. Michael Kennedy says that tape delay era in the late 70s and early 80s was a lost time. Yeah, it was in the NBA, to be honest with you. Imagine staying up late just to watch your favorite. That was me. And I remember I would get mad at my mom because I'm like, Mom, I want to watch the game. You have to go to sleep, or I got to get up early for work or whatever it was, so long ago. But so I had to watch the game with the volume really low, and we had a small a place at that time, and then when Magic retired, I go, Mom, see, I could have been watching those games in peace when he retired in '91. But yeah, man, it's amazing, thanks to Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, two of the key guys that made the NBA what it is today, and then Michael Jordan took over from them. But to help it go, but amazing. I mean, Magic Johnson is the one player that played the all-time greats in the finals. I mean, he played Larry Bird, he played Dr. J, Moses Malone. He played towards the end of his career when the Lakers were a little long in the tooth, the Chicago Bulls, the Detroit Bad Boy Pistons, all the all-time greats. He's the one player that played them, where Michael Jordan, with the 6 NBA championships, God bless him, and he's one of the greatest players of all time, played an old Laker team, and he played the teams that the Lakers used to run through in the playoffs to get to the finals. He beat the Sonics, the Jazz, an older Laker team with 2 injuries with Worthy and Byron Scott, and the Suns with Charles Barkley. These are teams that we didn't play with Barkley, during that time, but the teams that the Lakers would beat to get to the finals all the time. So, but amazing player, Magic Johnson. And I kind of hope that he doesn't get the, I kind of hope that he doesn't get the ownership bid, because I want him to stay a Rams season ticket holder. But yeah. Mustard, hey bro, what's up? What's up? Ram up, yeah. Hey bro, thank you for coming in. I was testing out my signal. I've been on the phone and fighting with the Spectrum all day, and I think I'm going to upgrade to the higher tier, so that way when I show my videos and stuff and the clips, it'll be butter smooth. And so, but yeah, I'm testing it out right now, and I was doing that earlier. So, and then you guys came on, so I appreciate it, brother. But we might as well stay here for a while. Jesus Nut says Ram home games were televised due to blackout. Had to listen to them on 710 KMPC radio. Yes. And I remember the announcer, and Jack Youngblood was on there too, announcing. Was it Bob Starr? Great Rams voice, announcing the Rams broadcasts when they were in Anaheim Stadium. And Jack Youngblood would be on there sometimes too. And amazing time, man. The blackout sucked, man. And it's not like now that you can go on your device and you see these these places where you can watch certain games. But yeah, it's a different time, man. But yeah, exactly right, man. Exactly right. So I saw somewhere, there's different sites where they have the power rankings, and it's still early. We're not even finished getting our team together, the final roster. But I saw where the Bills are number 1 on one poll, and we're number 2, and we're the Super Bowl champions. What's up with that? But that's okay. I'd rather have them. I'd rather have them naysay us some more. To light some fire under us some more. That's okay. North Dallas 40 says Bob Kelly was greatest Rams announcer. Bob Kelly. Amazing. We've been so lucky in Los Angeles to have the Bob Kellys, the Bob Stars, Chick Hearn, of course, Vin Scully, the Kings announcer. I can't remember his name, but even the Clippers announcer was okay. What's that term used to say? I can't remember it. It was kind of wacky, but that was his thing. Oh my. But yeah, man, we've been so amazingly lucky to have these announcers in Los Angeles. North Dallas 40 says power rankings are a dime a dozen. Yeah, man. I kind of just like to glance at them to say, okay, but yeah, they have the Bills, and the Bills, okay, that's fine. But we're the Super Bowl champions. We should be number 1 on everybody's poll, but they're worried about our offensive line and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, whatever. Michael says Bob Miller is the Kings announcer. Yes, Bob Miller. That's right. Okay, thank you. You know what? Yeah, I was thinking of somebody else, but that's right. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, man. Dick Enberg. Yes, Dick Enberg. I appreciate the guys filling in now for on the Dodgers. I can't remember their names either, man. I'm an old dude sometimes. But we've been very lucky to have great announcers in Los Angeles for Los Angeles team. SC Sports Track, hi, what's up, brother? He says, hey, dude. That says Dick Enberg and Bob Starr for me. Yeah, man, and the great Dick Enberg, man. And you know what I used to like too, watching the Lakers back in the day. See if you guys remember this too. Is Brent Musburger. Brent Musburger and the other guy that was always on Channel 2. It always seemed like he announced the 76ers games. His name escapes me. I'm bad with names. That's why these names with some of these announcers, I'm like, oh man, that's right. At work, I'm like, hey chief, hey brother. I'm just bad with names, and I get mad at my daughters You know, they're in their 20s now. Like, hey, you know who you are when they were growing up. SC Sports Track Channel says, do you like protein bars or protein shakes? Not really high in protein bars, but but protein shakes are some of them are really good. Monster says, welcome SC Sports Track Channel. Yes. Michael Kinsey says, Joe Davis. Yes. North Dallas 40 says, I missed the Jim Healy radio show. Man, me too. And I remember it used to have the Hawk, Connie Hawkins. Was that right, Connie Hawkins? Man, amazing. SC Sports Channel's Brent Musburger. He was hitting on AJ Macaron's girlfriend. Oh, really? The one guy that I don't like, he's not an LA sports announcer, but is Marv Albert. Because when Michael Jordan was in his heyday and NBC would televise most of his big games, everything, Jordan comes out of the locker room. Jordan is tying his shoe. Jordan this. I'm like, God, relax, dude. You know, it was so annoying. But but he was a great TV announcer. Monsters of Sports Talk. Herald Examiner newspaper in the 80s was the best for Rams news and the Ram pages. Yes, the Ram pages. We used to get those big old giant Rams newspapers. I still have some in a box somewhere. I remember Troy Drayton. We all thought he was going to be a great tight end, a monster tight end, Troy Drayton. I remember because as soon as you said that, I remember he's on one of the covers. Amazing. I still have some of the stuff that McDonald's was giving out. They were giving out pictures of the Rams. All that stuff's in boxes put away. But yeah, SG Sports Track Channel says Catherine Webb is AJ McRoon's girlfriend. Oh, okay. So he was really hitting on her, huh? Or maybe he was just being a little frisky, a dirty old guy. Maybe hopefully he didn't do like a Joe Namath, be drunk on the air saying, "Hey, how you to give me a kiss?" Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that broadcast where he was toasted on the air and he's sitting there, "Give me a kiss, you're cute." Like, oh boy. G's Net says, Wuzul with the 20 questions from SB Sports Track Channel. That's okay. He's cool. He comes up with some doozies too. Michael Henry says, man, Marvel makes me cringe sometimes. Yeah, but the trademark, yes, yeah, that's a good one. During the clutch moments made him famous. Yeah, but that Jordan, this and Jordan, oh my goodness. Relax already. And Monster says, yeah, McDonald had giant posters of Jim Youngland and Patton. Yeah, I remember that, man. It's amazing. Then I used to get the I still got them the LA Ram glasses. You know, they got the frosted picture on it, and amazing time. I got all that stuff somewhere. North Dallas 40 says, I can't stand Stephen A. Smith. One time I called his show and I was talking about Michael Jordan, and he was like, if he's talking about Michael's the GOAT, and God bless Michael Jordan. I'm a Michael Jordan fan, right? And so I called in one day, it was years ago, and I said, I understand you're saying Michael Jordan is the greatest, but when was he ever an underdog in the finals? He has 6-0 finals. Larry Bird and the Detroit Pistons used to take turns knocking him out of the playoffs. Imagine if they were in the Western Conference and Michael Jordan made it. He could be easily 0-3, And then also too, Michael Jordan never won without Scottie Pippen. At least Kobe won without Shaq. That's ridiculous, but it's funny. I would love to sit next to him and go back and forth. But yeah, Michael Jordan's one of the greatest all times. And I also taught him this too. I said, if you had an all-time list and you could draft a player, if he's supposed to be the GOAT, and you had a young Wilt Chamberlain, a young Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a young Magic Johnson, a young Larry Bird, and you can get them and draft them in their prime, a young Michael Jordan, a young Bill Russell, Michael Jordan might be picked last if you're going to start your franchise in a fantasy draft. So is that the GOAT? He's like, that's ridiculous. Yeah, but you guys probably know what I meant. If you were able to draft these guys, knowing what you know about them, I mean, how do you pick Michael Jordan to start your team over a Wilt Chamberlain or a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or even a Larry Bird or a Magic Johnson in their prime? I mean, it's hard to say the GOAT because it's different eras, different rules. You couldn't touch Michael Jordan, but then earlier in his career, you could beat him up. Jesus, Chick Hearn, the greatest basketball announcer of all time. That's right, man. Chicky baby. The eggs are cooling. The butter's getting hard. SG Sports Card Channel. If someone would hit on my girlfriend, then I'd punch them in the eye and curse them out. That's right, man. I would too. Michael Hensley says, by the way, Dodgers win tonight. Dodgers win. Yes, the Doyers. The Dodgers, yes. Monster says Coors Beer would hand out the giant cardboard Ram schedules to us kids. Yes, that's right. That's right. The schedules. I got this Corona sign back here from the market when the Rams first came back to Los Angeles. I go, hey, is a manager there? I saw it. It has like a little stand and it stands up and it's double-sided. And hey, brother, I know everyone's going to ask you, man, but I'm a longtime Ram fan. I really love that sign. Is there any way that I can get it, man? Because I know sometimes you guys could just toss it out, or somebody from here. Has anybody claimed it yet? And he's all, no, but is there any way that I can get it, man? It would really mean a lot to me. A big Ram fan. They're back. Yeah, man. Put your name inside there, and we'll call you. Oh, thank you, brother. And I got it, man. That's what that is, right there in the corner, right there, back there. Awesome. But yeah, I remember that, man. Monster. That's awesome. North Dallas 40 Magic never win without Kareem. That's right. You hit me where it hurts. North Dallas 40. That's right. That's right. Well, yeah, that's true. But yeah, that's true. That's true. I never thought of it that way. Darn you, North Dallas 40. That's true. That's true, man. SG Sports Talk Channel says, if Brent Musburger was staring at my girlfriend, both of us would be spending time at the pool, and I would give him the death look. Jesus says, calm down, Tiger. But yeah, I never thought of that. Magic Johnson never won without Kareem. That's true. But the 91 Lakers, who shouldn't have even been in the finals, with guys like Sam Perkins and older James Worthy and Byron Scott. I think Terry Teagle was on that. Horrible Terry Teagle was supposed to be the outside shot guy. He took him to the finals. So at least there's that. Michael Jordan, once Pippen was gone, and he went to the Wizards, and he retired and all that, but he was never able to even get close to the finals. So but yeah, it's hard to compare, but that's why Magic Johnson's my guy, man. I was really disappointed when the Lakers lost to the Bulls. They took game one on a 3-point shot by Sam Perkins, and then they just didn't have the team, and the Bulls were tested from losing those times to the Pistons and the Celtics all those years, and the Lakers were long in the tooth, and then Worthy and Byron Scott went out, and even the games were still single digits in the fourth quarter with guys like Tony Smith at guard and Alden Campbell, young Bloody D-Bots, and it was still competitive games. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. Michael Kenji says, oh yeah, and when Kareem retired, the Lakers really never had a dominant center. Vlade Divac and Michael Thompson are good, but never great. Yeah. Vlade Divac, when Magic had Vlade Divac, he wasn't the player he was with Sacramento. A little wily, a guy that knows how to get his shots and make great passes. He was learning. Unfortunately, I wish we would have had that Vlade Divac from the Sacramento Kings, but it took a while for him to get acclimated to the NBA on the 91 Lakers team. It would have paid. And then Alden Campbell, you kind of want to slap him in his forehead. Wake up, because he'd be fierce and be a monster with his big frame. And then the next day he's like Kyle Kuzma, what's going on? Get motivated. Keep going, dude. Nobody could guard you. And then Magic would look at him like, come on, dude, you're an athletic specimen. You got all this skill. And he'd disappear. And with a blank look on his face, the Alden Campbell look. He frustrated me so much because he had so much potential. SB Sport goes, do you tacos or burritos? Both. Big E, what's up, brother? He says, I'm going to be there week 1 of the regular season. Oh, that's awesome, man. I'll see you there, hopefully, man. That's awesome. Thank you for coming in, brother. North Side 40 says, watch Winning Time. I will. I promise you I will watch it this week. I promise you. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see why Jerry West is all pissed off. SG Sports Channels, good luck to your LA Rams. Thank you, SG. I appreciate it, man. G-Snet says, no sweeter shot in basketball than the sky hook by the captain. Yes, man. Isn't that amazing? The sky hook. And I like the story of when Magic's first game, the sky hook came in against the San Diego Chargers, and Magic he won the national championship and hugs Kareem by the neck, and he says that story about Kareem looked at him and says, "Son, if you go this much for all these 182 games, you're gonna burn yourself out." He says, "Well, if you make that shot 182 more times, I'm gonna be around your neck more often, all the time." Malcolm says, Alan Campbell, damn, don't mention his name. Yeah, man, he could be. I mean, you're like, let's put somebody else's fire inside this guy, man, because at times he would just be unstoppable. If we had that Alden Campbell with the we already had Sam Perkins, Magic Johnson, James Worthy, and Byron Scott. If we had that Alden Campbell that was doing what he's supposed to do, and Vlade Divac from the Sacramento Kings, then that's a different game. Playing the Bulls, but it was just it was the end of an era, man. The guys. I heard a mention of when the Lakers played that '91 Finals. One of the reasons why they think that maybe, who knows, that Byron Scott and Worthy got hurt is because the tough practices that Riley would put him through. They wouldn't. They were. The practices are what helped made them, but they had a lot of miles and tread on those wheels, and he put him through those practices, and maybe he should have laid off a little bit, but that's how we won. That's the way it was back then. Now the players are the Kawhi Leonards with the what is it? What do they call that? When they take rests, what do they call that? I can't even remember what they call that, but basically they take a break. As young as he is. North 40 says Magic playing center in game 6 for the Six versus the Sixers. The baby sky hook, baby. That's right, the baby sky hook. SC Sports Channel says, I love the actor John C. Reilly because he can be so awkwardly funny and he can make me cringe. I love John C. Reilly, man. Shake and bake, The Step Brothers too. Awesome. All this is mentioned in Winning Time. I promise you, North Dallas 40, I'm going to watch it, man. I'm looking forward to it. I just haven't got a chance to. There's other shows I need to watch too that I haven't, but I will. I promise you, I'm going to watch it because I do want to watch it, and so I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. On that note, let me see. I've been on the stream for a while. Let's see how this comes out. Let me see. Let me do that again with the share screen. Hold on. I think I'm going to upgrade no matter what to the better package, but let me see. Let me go back here. All right, here we go. I love that. I love that. That's awesome. All right, let's see. Michael Kinsey says more like the '87 finals against the Celtics. Oh man, yes, that game winning Junior Skyhooks by Magic was just phenomenal. Yeah, but you know what you reminded me of, Michael, is you know how they say Michael Jordan's the GOAT. He won 6 championships, right? James Worthy, God bless him, could have cost us one of them, not knowing it's not his fault. 2 championships. Magic could have 8. 7. First, he broke his leg against the Sixers, against Moses Malone and that team. They were an amazing team, though. They were a heck of a team for that 1 year with Moses. But he broke his leg, and we didn't have him, and we lost. There's one. And then he threw that pass to Gerald Henderson against the Celtics. Otherwise, Magic would be 3-0 against Larry Bird. And even though they're great friends, I wonder how that would take to Larry Bird. It's bad enough being 1-2 against your rival and losing to him in college. But yeah, that reminded me when you said that. Yes, the Junior Skyhook, but it reminded me of that pass that Worthy threw. Oh man, I was so disappointed in that game when we lost the finals that year. SG Sports Channel says I also like Will Ferrell. I like that scene when he says we get together, we get to keep our composure when he just standing in the locker room in his underwear. Yeah, I love Step Brothers, Will Ferrell's comedy. Ready to go says Ramita, don't know how you feel about this idea, but maybe we can gather some of the folks on your channel for a Rams game this season, maybe at a bar rush. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, man. I like that. Yeah, we can figure something out. That'd be awesome. Yeah, all the guys that are local here, that'd be cool, man. I like that. We can do that. That's a good point. That's a good thing to bring up. SG Production, I love Will Ferrell. I do too, man. He's one of my favorite actors. I love Elf. Mark Kinsey, what's really interesting is that James Worthy and Michael Jordan were teammates in North Carolina. Yeah, man. Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins, and James Worthy, North Carolina. That was an amazing team. That's a great point. SG says, I'm graduating from San Jose State University on May 26th. Oh, man, congrats. And all my family will be there supporting my momentous day, and I can't wait for that. Congratulations, man. That's amazing. God bless you, and I'm proud of you, brother. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Let me share one more thing. This is a video that they play in the stadium. Well, hopefully, I'm gonna watch the replay to see how it comes out here. But I think, like I said, I'm gonna go to the better package. This is a video that they play in the stadium about the Rams house. They played on the scoreboard. Let me share that here. I want to see what it comes out on. That way I can replay it and everything. I got the TV set up over there. It seems like everything's doing better, but let's see. Hold on one second. This is an awesome little hype up video they play in the stadium. That's awesome, huh? Hopefully it paid smooth. Oops, hold on. All right. Hopefully it played smooth on that end. I'm gonna check it out later. But that's an amazing video. A hype video that they do. Amazing. What seen it at the stadium and everyone's all yeah. SC Sports Channel. I almost went to that school, but I decided to stay local. Oh, that's cool too, man. That's awesome, man. You know, going to get that education, and you can pick and choose what you want to do in your career. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Jesse Romo, what's up, brother? He said, hey, Dodgers won. Woohoo! That's right, baby. They told us that earlier. I was on here. I've been on the phone just to give you some update. Fighting with Spectrum earlier. Trying to figure out my Wi-Fi. I'm going to go into the bigger package. They have to come in and install the better modem. We'll see. I'm going to replay this video. I got a TV over there. It seems to be okay, but I want my videos to be buttery smooth. And that way, when I have the call-in stuff later on, like ready to go, was asking, everything's smooth as butter. So that's why I came on again today. So thank you guys for coming in and when you see me. Thank you. Michael Kendrick says, I really forgot Sam Perkins played for the Lakers too. Big Smooth. Yep. Big Smooth. I wish we could have got him a ring, man. He deserved it. He was a great player for so long and just played on bad teams with the Sonics. Mark Henry says, I can't wait for the Chargers covering the Super Bowl banner with selfies, just like the Clippers did to the Lakers. Yeah, man. We'll see if they do that. I wonder how that's going to work, and I wonder what's going to happen when that is. But yeah, we need to put statues of Kurt Warner and Isaac Bruce and Aaron Donald, the fearsome foursome. Guys like that in the front too, because that's our stadium and that's our legacy. Like the Staples Center has Magic and Kareem, and that we need to do stuff like that too. North Dallas says, after waiting time, I read Showtime. This book, This book, the TV show was based on. Oh, okay, man. I heard of a lot of stories with Magic and Jerry Buss. They would go out partying and stuff, and he was like a father to Magic, but he was also a ladies guy. Jerry Buss, even though he was an older guy, he always had a beautiful ladies on his arm. And but God bless Jerry Buss. If he was still alive, we wouldn't be in the situation we are now as Laker fans, where we've been so spoiled. But this guy was an amazing owner, and I really believe that's how the Carol Rosenblum, the Rams owner, who passed away, and the lady who shall be remain nameless, his they call her showgirl wife, took over. If he was alive, because he died right when they were going to play in the Super Bowl, I believe that's how he would have been. We wouldn't have had the Hacksaw Reynolds and the Wendell Tylers move on to the 49ers. We would have got some players like that we got to the two championship games in the 80s, 85 and 89. Imagine we had a player to back us up and get players that we need to get over the hump. I mean, but yeah, God rest in peace, Dr. Jerry Buss. SV Park Channel says, if the Niners beat the Rams on October 3rd, then we'll shave off. If the 49ers beat the Rams on October 3rd, then I will shave off my beard. They better not win, SG. Damn it. We got to start a streak of our own now. North Dallas 40 says, Bill Russell won 11 titles. Isn't that amazing? And plus he was a head coach of them too, coach player. North Dallas 40 says, guess how many titles Jerry won? Oh man, Jerry West. Yeah. Yeah. He when the Lakers played the Celtics, when Magic Johnson played the Celtics the first time, he because of that, Jerry West, he couldn't step foot in Boston. He was afraid he was going to cause a whammy. It was too painful for him. But he deserved to win. But he won. They got one of them. But yeah, man, Jerry West lost 9. Yeah, he was an amazing player. The great Elgin Baylor as well. Amazing. Amazing time. Hold on one second. Let me check something out real quick. Here we go. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry about that. Let me share this right here. Let me see how this one turns out. Because the Dodgers won today and our Rams won the Super Bowl. Let's get this queued up. Recognize this song.
Rolling down Imperial Highway, the big nasty red at my side. Santa Ana winds blowing hot from the north. We were born to ride. Roll down the window, put down the top, crank up the Beach Boys, baby. Don't let the music stop. We gonna ride it till we just can't ride it no more. From the side day to the valley, from the west side to the east side, everybody very happy, cause the sun is shining all the time. It's like another perfect day. I love LA. We love it. I love LA.
OBJ.
We love it. Look at that mountain. Look at those trees. Look at that bum over there, man. He's down on his knees. Look at these women. Ain't nothing like them nowhere. Century Boulevard. We love it. Victory Boulevard. We love it. Santa Monica Boulevard. We love it. Sixth Street. We love it. We love it. We love LA.
I can just watch that all day. Amazing. Yeah, OBJ's face there when he's crying. I love that, man. I gotta get a shirt. We got OBJ a ring. I gotta get him to sign that. Hopefully we re-sign him and I'll get him to sign that. But yeah, man, that song gets me hyped up, man. I'm so glad that we played that song in SoFi Stadium. Amazing. Michael Hensey says at least he won. Jerry West won as a player, but maybe 6 or 7 as a Lakers GM. That's right, man. He was such a great GM. He should still be on the Lakers payroll. Ashby Project says I got the 49ers winning over the Rams 52-13 because we need revenge after losing to your team in the NFC Championship game with Jakoski Tart dropped the ball. This song is I Love LA, Randy Newman. Yup. Michael Kinsey says, I love LA, Dodgers, Lakers, Kings. Randy Newman, yup. SG Sports Rock Channel. Randy Newman is a legend. I love that guy. Even his Pixar, that guy is amazing. Who else except for Randy Newman can sing that song and the Pixar songs, this Toy Story stuff? Amazing. Isn't that amazing? People have talent for certain things you can't picture. Look at the Joe Cocker, singing that America is so beautiful. What is it called? God Bless America or whatever he sings. There's a few songs that he's known for. Joe Cocker, amazing. I love LA. Yes. Randy Newman. This is such a catchy song I could work out. Yep, that's exactly right. It heights me up. Michael says, I still can't believe we lost Sony Michel to Miami. Yeah, man. I hope these guys can block like he can too. Jesse Romo, what's up, brother? He says, Rudy, que pasa? The Rams need to start playing that song also at home games because we do live in LA. Yeah, they do play it. They play it when we win. I love that song, man. I love that song. Here, let me hype you guys up some more. Hold on. Let's see how this one works. She says, can you teach some phrases in Spanish? Man, I know some real good cussing ones. You do like what is that movie? Encino Man. El queso estás muy perdido. The cheese is old and moldy. North Dallas 40 says, Bus didn't have the ladies. He had young girls. Ready to go says, out of our picks this year, who do you think is the highest ceiling? I really like Kyrie Williams and Bruss. Yes, and Jacoby Durant. But I'm really high on all three of those guys. North Dallas 40 says, Georgia Frontier in the crypt in Westwood. She moves my Rams to St. Louis, yet is buried in LA. Oh, isn't that something? I didn't realize that. Hold on. Hopefully this is this sound is pretty good on this one. Hold on.
It's the one and only OG. You know I'm out with the DRE. DPGC, no homie, turn it on. CDT, LBC, yeah, we get it. I said when they get it, so let's say you got to get up. Cuz homie, yeah, we getting it up. Low life, yo life, what we living it up. Taking pictures while we listen in the morning show. Slip my girl a hoodie, go when she gripping the back door. These chickens looking at me strange, but you know I don't care. Step up on this field, just to swing your money up. Now, talk free, walk if you down with the same. Take up all that what's up, I take this on the chest. Out of town, put it down for the proper rap. And if you happen to get cracked, shut your track. Come back, hit that. That's the more success. If you believe in the ass, you be believing in stress. Hold up. Yes, sir. We know. Yeah. Oh, we gon' rock it till the wheels fall off. Hold up. Yeah. I can't hear you. Too old, baby. See. I hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey. We gonna take it back.
LA Rams all day, he says. The Snoop Dogg. Inglewood. Chicken or salmon? Chicken. This song features Dr. Dre. Snoop Dogg smoke weed every day. Yeah, he does. Michael Kenzie's smoke weed every day. But yeah, man, Snoop Dogg, you know, I know he's a big Pittsburgh Steeler fan. He has love for LA because he's from Long Beach, and he was a big Todd Gurley and Aaron Donald fan. And that jacket that he's wearing, I've been looking for that jacket since I saw it in 2018. Black Rams starter jacket with Rams across, and then it has the Ram original helmet with the horn. I wish this TV wasn't in the way, but I use it. You know, the full horn on the arm, and they have the big helmet in the back with the full horn. I've seen different versions, but not that same one. It was a cool jacket, a cool ass jacket. I've been looking for that jacket, man. I haven't been able to find it, but yeah, Snoop Dogg is cool. You know, he's cool in my book. You know, he gives us love, and you know, he is a big Steeler fan, but you know, he performed amazingly in the halftime show, and you know, it was amazing. So, you know, he's okay in my book. I want to appreciate everybody for coming in. Thank you guys. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys for coming in. All my guys, all my love, all you guys, you know, I appreciate everyone and each and every one of you guys. Love all you guys. Michael Kenzie, SG. Thank you guys for coming in. My guy, G's Nuts, ready to go. North Dallas 40. Jesse Romo, all you guys. Michael Kenzie, I already got you on there. Thank you, brother. Let's see here. North Dallas 40, of course. G's Nuts, of course. All you guys, Monster It, all you guys, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming in. It was unannounced live because I was testing my signal, and you guys came in, so I decided, you know what, let's have some good time. So thank you guys again. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys, support and everything. And thank you so much. Ready to go, you too, brother. Have a good night and rest of the week, Ramelia. Yes, guys. Hope everyone has a great night. Everyone take care. And as we always say, may the Ramelia be with you. And Ramulators, mount up.